recording. Ryan here in Desert Pines High School in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am here for a rally to support President Barack Obama. And yeah, we are waiting for him to come out and speak, which is something I've been looking forward to all day. Now, how did I come to be here? Well, yesterday I was phone banking while they're chanting for Obama. Well, I'll tell that story later. Alright, so we have a little bit of time left before he comes on. Anyway, I was saying, hey look, check out the snipers in the guards up the roof. Anyway, so how did I come to be here? Well, yesterday I was phone banking, asking and inviting people in Nevada to come to this event. And after several calls, I decided, hey, I want to go to this event. So I called the offices in Nevada asking if they could reserve 2 tickets for me. They said no, it was first come, first served. But I actually got one office to allow me to get tickets reserved. So I'm grateful for them. And now I'm here. And stay tuned for what's next. Bye.
This is why I like coming to Vegas. Good weather and good people. Top-down economics never works. We don't need to double down on the same trickle-down policies that got us into this mess in the first place. We don't believe that anybody's entitled to success. We don't believe government should help people who aren't trying to help themselves. But we do believe in something called opportunity. We believe that hard work should pay off in this country, that responsibility should be rewarded in this country, that this is a country where everybody should get a fair shot, and everybody should do their fair share, and everybody's playing by the same rules. You remember when the auto industry was about to go under, my opponent said, let Detroit go bankrupt. I said, don't vote. I want to reform our tax code so it's simple and it's fair. And in fairness, my opponent's got a plan too. There's only one problem. Some of you heard Bill Clinton say, there's no arithmetic in it. They think that somehow you can lower our deficits by spending another $5 trillion on new tax breaks for the wealthy. But no matter how many times they try to reboot their campaign and try to explain it, they can't. They can't explain how you spend $5 trillion on tax cuts for the wealthy without raising taxes on middle-class people. How do you spend $2 trillion on new military spending that our military hasn't asked for and cut our deficit? You can't do it. The math doesn't add up. That's right. So Governor Romney said he thought it was fair for somebody making $20 million a year like him to pay a lower tax rate than a cop or a teacher, or somebody working over at one of the casinos who's making $50,000. Well, 4 years ago I said I'd end the war in Iraq. I did. I said we're going to wind down the war in Afghanistan. New York. And while a new tower rises above the New York skyline, Al-Qaeda's on the path to defeat and Osama bin Laden is dead. Governor Romney's got a different set of ideas. He thinks the way I ended the war in Iraq is tragic. What? He won't tell us how he'll end the war in Afghanistan. We don't know.
You can't!
I have and I will. And I'm going to use the money we're no longer spending on war to do some nation building here at home. We're building our roads and our bridges and putting Americans back to work. That's part of what makes America strong. That's what we're going to do. I made this point down in Florida the other day. Governor Romney heard me say, you can't make change just from Washington. And somehow he got all excited about this. He changed his speech. He said, I'm going to make change from the inside. And it got me thinking, well, what kind of inside job is he talking about? He's talking about the inside job where outsourcers are writing the tax code. He's talking about the inside job where oil companies are writing the energy plan, and health insurance companies are writing the insurance plans. You know, is he talking about the inside job where a bunch of men in Washington decide women can't make their own health care decisions? Because if that's the inside job he's talking about, we don't want it. We don't need it. We can rally around a new economic patriotism. We can rebuild this economy. We can strengthen the middle class. We can keep moving forward. We're not going backwards. We're not as divided as our politics suggests. I still believe we've got more in common than anybody understands. I believe in you, and I ask you to keep on believing in me. And if you stand with me and work with me, we will win Clark County again. We'll win this election again. We'll finish what we started, and we'll remind the world why the United States of America is the greatest nation on earth. God bless you.
Ryan here. I'm back in LA from my impromptu trip to Las Vegas to see President Obama speak at a rally. It was quite an experience, very incredible, very surreal to see the President of the United States, Barack Obama, 60 feet in front of you, speaking with such great oratory. It was super duper hot, so that's the only thing I had to complain about. And yes, I did a humble brag on Twitter on purpose, which probably doesn't make it a humble brag if I did it on purpose. Anyway, incredible experience, such an honor to be in his presence, listen to his oratory, as I said before. He pretty much said the same thing he said at the Democratic National Convention, but, you know, it's like going to a rock concert of your favorite band. You know, they have the same bits, same songs, but you just love hearing the same songs. I also did a little bit of volunteering, did a little bit of canvassing outside of a Walmart. But yes, if you haven't registered to vote yet, register to vote. And, yeah. Vote. Don't boo, vote.